Hey everyone, today I'm going to be going ahead and using this Magic Root Rescue to take away some of this gray. Stay tuned and see how I do it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Michelle. Very nice to meet you. And if you guys are coming back, hey, what's up? So today I'm going to be going ahead and trying to take away all the grays that I have in my hair. It is time to go ahead and get rid of these grays. I know I'm 50 years old, and I tell everybody I am very proud of my 50 years because I've earned it. But I don't want the grays. So I'm going to be using this. This is the Magic Root Rescue, and this is a 10-minute root coloring system. And I do like using this. I always go for either a brown or a dark, a black color. So this one right over here is the number 4, and this one matches dark brown shades. So that's what the package looks like. It is number 4. And so when you open up the package, now I got this, I believe, at Walmart, and I think I got it on sale when it was, I think, $5.99 or $6.99. So you have this little applicator right over here, and it says step number 1. You also get a little pamphlet in here, which will have all the instructions for you. And it always has like a pair of gloves on the back. So this is some of the instructions right here. That is in Spanish, and that is in English. And so attached to it right here, you have, if I can get them, gloves. Because you always need to use gloves when you're doing your hair. No matter how much you've done your hair, it is always good to go ahead and use the gloves. So again, there's the instructions right there. So I'm going to put this on the side, right there. And then also in here, you have 2 other items. You have the step number 2, which is the developer, the color. This is your developer, and this is your color right there. And you're going to mix those 2. There's also this, which has a little brush on it, so that once you finish shaking, you're going to go ahead and attach it to there, and then you can start putting it in your hair. Now, I like using this method just because some time ago, and now I also brushed out my hair, you guys, so that's why it looks kind of fluffy right now, very fluffy, but it's because I brush out my hair. Even though I'm not doing my whole head, I just still like to brush it out. Now, the reason why I like to use this type of system is because I had some time ago had been relaxing my hair with a no-lie relaxer. And I was using the kids formula because I have, thinner hair, and so it was less rough on my hair. And I love straight hair. And also I was going out with a guy that liked straight hair. So it was easier just to go ahead and relax it. And then this way, I just went over, a little bit with the hot iron, and then this way it would, a straightener, and it would just do it bone straight, which I love straight hair. But I got to a point that my hair was all the way down to my waist, and I didn't want to cut it all the way, really short because of all the damage I did to my hair. And I had did a keratin, treatment to my hair to straighten the hair, in a sense, to get the frizz out, and that even damaged my hair even worse. So I had did Oriplex treatments on my hair. I've gotten it now to a state that it isn't so bad. I mean, it still needs some work, but I still have a little bit of shine to my hair, because curly hair tends to be very dry. It's just the nature of our hair. I do need a haircut coming up because the ends are starting to get a little split ends over here. But in order to dye my hair and not do so much damage, I go ahead and I use a root system. This way I'm only attacking the new hairs that are coming out, and I'm not doing all the damage to the rest of the hair. So that's why I kind of like doing this. So I opened up this cap right over here, and I'm opening up this one here, and all I'm doing is pouring them in. So that's your color. There's not a lot in here, but I always like to keep it closed and put it back in the container. And make sure, you guys, I have my window open, so you might hear some birds, a plane, cars. I'm far away from the, my backyard is far away from the main street, but you might hear, you know, noise, traffic from outside. So, but I like to do this in a more ventilated area because of the fumes from any of your hair color. So I'm just going ahead and mixing up the color. And so this way it is nice and mixed. And then all you're going to do is take off your top. Again, I put it in the box. And then you can put on your little comb part right there. So I'm generally a careful person when I do my hair, but always get a dark towel or a towel or something that you do not care about wearing, so this way you don't get, you know, your good shirts stained or anything. Also, some people will go ahead and put some Vaseline on the corner of their face. Me, I'm going to go ahead and just take some, I had some right over here. Let me go find it. You think I would be more prepared than I am, but I'm not. I'm trying to find in my bag of goodies. I do know I just had gotten something that I might be able to go ahead and use. Where did it go? Alright, let me go find my little hair oil. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So I had gotten this little ghost oil stuff for your hair. And so all I'm going to go ahead and do is use it not for my hair itself, but I'm going to go ahead and put it around my forehead and close on the side. I'm not going to try to get the hair itself. I'm just going ahead so this way it's easier to clean up. Now, always when you go ahead and use a new product for your hair, always go ahead and do a test on it to make sure you're not allergic to the product. I've been using hair dye for so long, for many, many years, and so it doesn't really bother me. So I have my glove on, and I generally tend to put one on, but for today, I will show you what to do and not follow what I do. So I have my gloves on, and so what I'm going to go ahead and do is, now I'm only getting my roots. I'm not really doing the rest of my hair, and so what I am going to do, so you should section your hair better than what I'm doing, but so all I'm going to do is get the parts that I really, really need the coverage on, which my gray is mostly coming on my sides over here. Oh. Kind of like take a piece and go up and down and sideways, so this way I'm getting mostly that part. And that's the part that's my worst part. So again, you could section this off a little bit better than me. Like I said, I'm just trying to get the main root area. And that's kind of like all I do. I do mostly the front. I'm going to take this off because it's easier for me just to do it this way. All right. I'm just making sure I get that root part, because that's the part that just kills me. And I'm doing this on camera. Normally I'm in the bathroom, which I'll have ventilated too, or I'll have my okay, I'm going this way. I'll have a fan going. Okay, so this is mostly where all my gray is. It's in my corner right over here. So all I'm gonna do is try to go back this way so I can get the rest of that little root part done. And that is about it. That's really where a lot of my main grays are. Now, I am going to use all of it. Now, I have another one that I use, and I think it's by Loreal. And that one is another root one. And what that one does is that you could go ahead and mix it, and it is good for, I think, 3 or 4 uses. So where this one is just a one-time use. So I'm just going to make sure where my stubborn gray hairs are mostly down over here. Now I know I have some in the back, and I don't really worry about that one as much as this that's right there. See where that little part that I had gotten? That's where my grays are really coming out at. And so I find this is very easy. It's very fast. It doesn't irritate my skin. And like I said, I'm just mostly trying to brush in over here at the top of my hair. I'm not really touching a lot of my back part, just because I like to. The reason why I do this is so that this way I don't do too much damage to the rest of my hair. And I'm going backwards, you guys, like this, just to get in between. You know, there's deeper, longer ones, but I tend to find that I don't have to do my full hair, you know, the rest of my hair, because I tend to get a lot of the gray hair down in this part, and somehow this is the first part that it all shows up. When I do it, I have some in the back area, but nothing like on my side. So pretty much I just use all that's in the bottle just to make sure that I'm getting those stubborn roots, because gray hair is very hard. Now I do know that if you're going to go ahead and use a permanent dye, do your whole head and you're trying to cover all the grays, I hear that one of the tricks to go ahead and do is that if you have areas like I do, like if this was a permanent full head that I was doing, I would go ahead and do this part first, leave it on a little bit longer, and then go ahead and attack the rest of my hair. Gray hairs are very stubborn. They're very stubborn. When you use a lot of harsh products on your hair, it takes that coloring out. It makes it fade a little bit more. So If you're very, very worried, look into getting like a sulfate free um, shampoo and conditioner, because then this way it will help, or a color protectant shampoo or conditioner to go ahead and keep those grays covered a little bit longer. Also, heat and everything will go ahead and make the grays, the coloring fade faster on those gray hairs. So if you're worried about your gray hair, I would say don't worry about styling it all the time, because then you're going to be going ahead and dyeing your hair every single couple of weeks. So this has been the longest I've gone without coloring my hair. So it has definitely gone ahead and been showing a lot more. So like I said, I try not to go too dark if I can. I'm trying not to. So that's probably about it. So I will go ahead and take off my gloves. So I have another pair in my bathroom that when I go ahead and rinse out my hair, I will go ahead and do that. So essentially the idea, you go ahead and get your roots, you part it. It's 100% grays covered in just 10 minutes. And then they have different color shades and everything. Like I said, to me, this works for me. A lot of times they always have, which I don't have, this one didn't come with one. Sometimes they have a product that you could go ahead and wash out your stuff, but this one doesn't have. I generally keep ones from other hair dyes that I go ahead and do, so I have that. And so what it says, begin applying where there is the most visible grays, then color the hairline. Make sure you saturate your roots with color. At the end of application, leave for 10 minutes in total. Then, keeping gloves on, rinse thoroughly until water runs clear. Shampoo and condition with your regular shampoo and conditioner regimen, and then style as usual. So that's what it's saying. So in the box, you'll find your colorless gloves, conditioner, developing cream, a color gel, soft brush applicator, and precision applicator. So that's what you're going to have in here. And it does say that you should go ahead, skin allergy test to be performed 48 hours before use of this product, even if you have already used this or another hair color or product. So they do recommend to have that. I'm not feeling any burning or anything on my scalp. I know as the weather changes that my skin tends to get a little bit more, my scalp gets a little bit more drier. It's just from the changing of the weather. So right there I had some little extra, but I had the gel on my face. So you could use the oil. Oh, look, I got some on my ear. But I will go ahead and take care of that. You could use Vaseline. You could use a coconut oil, just to kind of like keep it that you're, you don't have really big black spots on your head. Alright, so this is what it's looking like, you guys. I know some of it is not all blended in, but it is very saturated in that one area. Like I said, you wouldn't be able to do your whole head with this, and that's not what it's meant for. Again, I've been using products like this just so that this way I don't do damage to the rest of my hair. I'm hoping, my thought process is that my hair grows out relatively fast. It's grew out about this much. So right now I'm just getting my virgin hair essentially dyed. So by the time I do this again, I should have another growth spurt like this, or a little bit less than that, and I probably won't go as far back. And so this way I'm only touching that virgin hair that is just coming out. And so I'm not doing as much damage to it as doing my full head of hair. I would love to go ahead and try to do my highlights, but like I said, I'm still at a point in my hair that it isn't quite fully healed. It looks better than it normally is, but you can see I got a lot of dead ends on the bottom, but I do have shine to my hair now versus what I had before. So and you can see a different color over here because that's when I dyed my hair before, and I'm trying not to go ahead and do that. So but my hair doesn't look as bad. It looks really fluffy and kind of like frizzy right now. Is because I combed it out. But once I go ahead and wash this off, you guys, I will go ahead and come back. I still have a few minutes on here, and then I will show you what it looks like after it's been washed off. But so don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Alright, you guys, I am back. I went ahead and I washed out everything, and I think I did a pretty good job. Pretty much all the grays on this corner have been taken care of. I think I missed one little one there, but mostly all my grays. So I have a little straggling one over there, but I think I got them pretty all done. To me, it just makes a big difference because prior, and I should have taken a picture before and after, you know, it just looks so, oof, I feel so much better, you guys. It's like the gray is out. So this is very easy. Like I said, my scalp is not irritated by it. My hair still feels nice and, you know, as healthy as it was before I went ahead and colored my hair. So again, it is the Magic Root Rescue. I use the number 4, which is for dark brown hair. Even though my hair looks black, it is more of a brown than black. It's black by, not by nature. So I've been trying to get all the black out. I'm trying to go a little bit more lighter. So that's why I'm doing more of the dark brown than the black on my hair. But it did a great job. It was very easy, very fast for me to do. It didn't drip as I was sitting here or afterwards when I was waiting a couple more minutes for it to process. Very easy to take off. My hair doesn't, well, it smells nice because of the shampoo I use. But I am very happy with it. So I hope you guys love this review. Make sure you go ahead and you comment down below if you've used the Magic Root Rescue system before. Let me know how you like it. Also, give me a thumbs up because I would appreciate. Hit that subscribe button, become a family member here, and also hit that notification bell because you never know when I upload another video. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, fabulous day. Thank you for spending time with me as I go ahead and I dyed my gray hairs. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye, everyone.